Hi. So, there have been a lot of people asking me to do plan with me, and I decided to do a plan with me with my blackout planning spreads. So this week I kind of wanted to be more like less colorful, like the weeks before I've been doing like super like crazy colors and stuff. And so I decided this week I'm gonna work with, I've been dying to try the gray one and I haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna work with gray, white, and mint. Okay. So I like to just start off by taking off all the pen caps, just easier for me. And I'm gonna do the week of down here because, you know, I haven't done it yet. So, the thing about the jelly roll souffles is that they tend to show up really light at first, and so it can be confusing because it seems like well, this looks like crap, you know, it's not showing up or whatever, but just give it a couple of like minutes and it will show up. So I know it's kind of weird and it doesn't seem right. I haven't even used this gray yet, so oh man, let's see how this turns out in the blackout spread. I have no idea if this is gonna even work like I hope. So if for whatever reason it just doesn't seem to be dark enough, I always just like to go over it again in a little bit. But for right now, I'm just gonna sit here and hope that they will show up. And I'm only saying that because I have made this mistake I don't know how many times when blackout planning, because I always go, oh gosh, it's not showing up. I have to go over it a million times again, and really I don't think I ever have had to do that. So and then last week was it 3rd to the 9th, so it's the April how do I do it? Okay, April. Oh, sorry. Week of so the week of April 10th through the 10th, so it's 10th, 10th through the 16th. So you got to remember something about Jelly Roll too, is that gel pens take a lot longer to dry. And so as you can see here already that the gray is showing up. After first looking like black, like that, it'll start showing up. It's pretty cool. I love these pens. I think they're crazy. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, but that's the way they work. So I'm gonna go up here, and Monday for me is always this. Oh, let me write down the 10th. I like to make sure I write these down because otherwise I don't know what day I'm living in. 11th, 12th, 13th, the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. Yay! Okay. So Mondays, I always do the same thing on Mondays. At least for now anyway. It's going to be changing up here soon. I always have music class, and I always have to remind myself because for whatever reason I can never remember Monday. Monday is like the day I wake up and I'm like totally clueless about what I'm doing. So I like to write music. So the day before I've kind of like did some, different things. I was sick, so we didn't go. So that's like sometimes I like to write it like that, which I think I like that way. So I think I'm going to do it like that this time too. Oh, sorry. Okay, so because that was fun. Okay, so I got to like this, and then I go like, music class. Yay! It's my favorite. I love this class. So does my son. He's 2. And so that's what we do. We go to music class on Mondays. And hello friends, sorry about that my cell phone sort of went out, and so whoopsie. But here I go again. Alright, so I finished the music class, and look at how cool like this has turned out. It's, oh my gosh, I love it, you guys. I love it so much. I do have to do this little part in the middle of the egg because I have to because it's, the shadowing and stuff. So yeah, there you go. Music class. And then that's like the big thing I do that day. So I just like, that's what I do. And so then what I'm gonna do here is I like to draw these little like banner things. They're just my favorite. They're super, super just easy and cute. So that's why I do them. See how it kind of like didn't show up that well, so I just kind of go over it like that. But yeah, sometimes I do double go over, and then I write, dinner. And for dinner, we're actually going out with a friend on Monday. So I'm gonna put Soul with Brian. So, and for dinners, like for these, I generally don't like to do like total crazy lettering for everything. Because it can get super exhausting. And so I just try to do my do cursive kind of stuff. Soul with Brian. And then also I've been doing this like exercise challenge for 30 days. So I am now on day oh gosh, let me see what day am I on? So this would be day 12. And I like to just put it here. Day 12 with Betty Rocker, SBR. You guys need to do like Betty Rocker stuff. She's so fun. I love it. Okay, so there you go. And then Tuesdays, I'm going to actually meet up with my friend. So I'm going to write something like play date with Marlene. And so this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do play date. Oh my god, I'm just like so in love with this gray. I feel like I'm going to be using it the next couple weeks for like every little thing. I can't help it, it's so fun. And yes, I get like super weird amounts of enjoyment out of lettering my pages. So it's not like I love it. Like it's calming, it's soothing. It makes me realize like, oh, I know exactly what's gonna happen with my day for the most part. And of course, you know, I mean, things never go as perfectly planned. I mean, you can never predict. But for the most part, you know, I try to stick to my schedule. I don't have a whole lot since, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom currently. And so my days aren't super crazy. They're not very busy. But I like to try to fill them and just make sure that I'm doing as much as I can and get out as much of my day as possible. Because otherwise, you know, it's not great to just sit around and do nothing all day. I like to definitely go out, socialize a bit. Being at home with a toddler is not easy. So often, even though I don't write it down, often we just go out and he just runs around. We have this little grassy area called the lawn, and I take him there, and he just like literally he just runs. Like he doesn't do anything else. He just runs around, and he loves it. So, and he's only 2, so that's kind of just what he does. Use play date. And my play dates consist of anything. They can be like, sometimes we just go for a walk, or we go to the park, or we go to each other's houses. Like whatever happens that day is kind of just what happens. So and then I go play date, and then I say with Marlene and Luke. Play date with Marlene and Luke. Well, I didn't leave a whole lot of room for myself for dinner. Lol. So I'm just gonna write it here like all small, kind of, you know, whatever. Dinner. And you can put the little like ribbons parts anywhere, which is so awesome. This is gonna be a small ribbon. This is gonna be a small one. Okay, there we go. And then dinner. And then for dinner, I'm gonna do sweet potatoes, just like chicken and vegetables. So that's right, chicken and veggies. Okay, and then this will be day 13 of Betty Rocker. Okay, so after I do that, then I do Wednesday, and Wednesday for me is kind of like a slow sort of low day. So for these days, I generally just go out with my son and have fun, and we go grocery shopping, just like normal things like that. So I think what I'm going to put here is like fun with Buppy. So I always like to write fun with Buppy. It's one of my favorite things to write. So fun with Buppy. And then today, John, my husband, isn't going to be, for this day, isn't going to be home. until late. So I'm gonna write like myself a little note here that says John home late. So actually I'm just gonna do this sort of typography. Fun. Fun with my puppy. I call my 2-year-old Puppy. I know it's weird. I've always called him that. I don't know where it came from. Don't ask me. Have no idea. I don't know. It was just a sound, and it was cute, and just it stuck. And he calls himself. He says, "I'm Bup." When someone asks him what's his name, he doesn't know his name is Vincent. I mean, we call him Vincent at home, but a lot of times he'll say, "I'm Bup." Bup. Fun with my puppy. And then a little note for myself, John home late. So for dinner, it's going to be something like leftovers or whatever I've got. Oops, I forgot. I totally did that wrong. Oh well, it's fine. Dinner. Sometimes I do that when I'm not thinking. Okay. Dinner. I'm just gonna write whatever. 'Cause who cares? Whatever. Okay. So there you go. That's how I do my plans, and then from there I just kind of like, what I like to do is just color in these. So I'll probably go ahead and do that. So I just color in the Monday, and I just do like alternating because it's pretty. Alternating. And also when you color, I kind of feel like I do it like kind of how tattoo artists sort of color. They do it like in circular motions. I don't know if you've ever gotten a tattoo, but that's kind of how they do it. And I do that a lot with jelly rolls because it just makes sense. Tuesday, alternating. Oh, and I gotta go because my kid is screaming for me somehow. But anyways, thank you, and I'm gonna put this up as soon as I can. Bye, ladies.